Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I am Kahila or Kay, and oh my gosh, it's been a while since I sat down for a knit and chat with you guys. I think it's been like 3 months. Yeah, according to what I saw last time. I have my laptop pulled up so I can just see for myself. Let's see, last time I filmed a podcast was ooh, when was this? Let's see. July. It's September. July was the last time I filmed a podcast, and then a knit and chat. Oh gosh. Oh man, it was even before that. Oh, June. I thought it would be like May or something. June. So June to September. I feel like that's a while for a knit and chat, but honestly, I don't really film a lot of knit and chats, but I do want to start filming more knit and chats, like Well Love Knits, how I eat up her knit and chats, okay? She just sits down and then she just talks. I'm just like, I want to do that. I talk a lot anyway, especially with my hands, which is why I need to start knitting so I can stop messing with the hair. Anyway, yeah, I love knit and chats. So let's talk about a few things before I get into the questions that I told you guys to ask me on Instagram. Sorry, that was my phone that vibrated, if you heard that. Speaking of phone, I got the new iPhone 15. I had the iPhone 11. That camera quality was so bad, and then like my phone was doing, the glitchy thing that Apple loves to do to their older models. Yeah, that was happening to me. Weird actually experiencing it. That sounded weird coming out of my mouth. Experiencing it. And yeah, I was just like, it's time. Okay, I need better quality pictures and videos, and I just need a phone that's not slow. And it's so crazy how fast this phone is. It's like going crazy. Crazy fast. I'm just like, whoa. So yeah, few things. First, for my members, anyone who is a part of my membership and is part of tier 2 and tier 3, I dropped a vlog for you guys a couple days ago, I'm pretty sure. And I know a bunch of people have watched it already, but thank you guys for watching and also for becoming a member. So you guys can have those extra videos. So yeah, that's there if you weren't aware. A lot of you guys probably aren't members, so you weren't aware of it. But yeah, if you guys want to see extra content from me, aka extra vlogs, because I'm changing up how I structure my channel with my videos. I want to have more of my vlogs go toward the members instead for extra content, and then I want to drop more podcasts and knit and chats for my main, like for everybody else, for the public. So then the vlogs, more of the behind the scenes of my life and stuff like that, can go to the members, and it'll be more like personal. I kind of like that. I want to model it after how Penrose Knits has hers, where she's like, she'd rather have her personal life and stuff like that behind a paywall. So it's just like, I like that. Yeah, more of my life will just be for my members and the membership. I think I'll probably still come out with like at least one vlog a month, 1 or 2 vlogs a month for, the public, but it won't be like 4+ vlogs a month for the public any longer. Yeah. And also because I really want to start filming more podcasts and sit down knit and chat videos. I want to update you guys on my projects. I have so many whips and stuff like that. Like, I'm going to film a podcast for you guys for the end of the month. It needs to happen, and you guys will get it because I have so much to talk about. So get ready for that. It will be next week. Yes. So yeah, for the membership, there's a link down below if you guys don't see the join button next to the subscribe button. So go ahead and join if you want behind the scenes content. And I'm going to release a 20% discount on my patterns. It's going to be for my tier 2 and tier 3 members. It will be releasing October 1st and no longer be valid after October 31st. So it'll be monthly for anyone who is a part of the membership. Then I'll create a new one the new month so that whoever doesn't become a member again, they won't be able to use that old code. It's only fair. Also, one last thing, if you guys like acrylic yarn, hand-dyed yarn, Noro yarn, I dropped some more yarn for the D-stash on the Copy Dolls website. I'll have it right here for you guys, and it'll be linked down below for you guys. But yeah, lots of acrylic yarn and stuff like that for my acrylic lovers. I know I've had a lot of hand-dyed yarn on the website, which I still have a little more if you guys want that. Just hanks here and there. And I also put a sweater quantity on there. But if you love acrylic yarn, I put a bunch of that on the website as well. Trying to get rid of all this yarn, so please guys, please help us out and help us get rid of this yarn. I need space. All right, now let's get into it. Let me show you what I will be knitting on for this video. I have lots of progress in this actually, wow, okay. Hey, dude, I just wanted to show you my day 3, and well, yesterday was a full day 3. Yeah. So this is beginning of day 3. Wait, it's Thursday. So this is Thursday? Mm-hmm. This is Friday. No, today. So 2 days, and it looks like that. Guys, she's talking about the Sewrella needles. I'm going to insert the picture that we're looking at right now so you can see. And show the one before. How bad that is. Okay, so 2 days ago? 2 days ago, it looked like that. Okay, so send me both of those pictures. Okay, yeah, so that was Thursday. Yeah, so I'll show you the first picture. And then I'll show you the second picture. Yeah. This is crazy. So Thursday was day 3, because I haven't used them today. Yeah. So this is day 3 of using, and this is day 4. So that's what it looked like at the beginning of the day on Thursday, and this is what it looked like end of day Friday. That should not be happening. Yeah, and I haven't knit it yet today at all. So literally that's just Friday. Crazy. It's so annoying too because we really like these needles. Like, right. This is like one of my favorite needles that I have. Like, I like the needles so much. Bro, you can work with rustic yarn without a problem. Right. Oh. Yeah, bro. It's annoying because it's like the needles are really good. Right. Like, they are really good. Great quality, like, functionality-wise. Mm-hmm. But looks-wise, it's cute. But that quality is 0. It should not look like that after 4 days of knitting. Yes, I knit 8+ hours a day. That should not be the problem because I do not have that problem with any of my other needles. To be fair, most of them are wood, so that doesn't really count. But I have Licking needles, okay? I have my metal, copper Licking needles. Yeah. But it doesn't matter. If you're gonna price your thing at $180, I should get $180 quality. That's crazy after a few days. Like, I thought mine was bad after a week. Yeah. My little, dusting of silver. Yours is crazy. Crazy. And it's not even, because, like, you thought maybe it's because of the yarn being rustic and that. And it's like, no, because if that was the case, the entire thing would have been silver and would have been stripping. But it's only at the tip. And I saw my knitting. I was like, let me see my knitting motion. I was doing my knitting motion slowly. And the exact part where my needles rub against each other is where it's, I was supposed to say shedding. It's where it's losing its color and turning silver. Like, I was like, let me just take a picture of the, I sent it to her. So I sent her a message and I sent her pictures, letting her know, like, how it's turning out, blah, blah, whatever. So. That's crazy. Don't buy it. Don't buy it. Like, save your coins. We really like it. Yeah. But don't mind us. We're talking all of this, but we love the needles. Yeah. I love the needles. I don't care. I don't care if it turned red, okay? The needles are great. I care for the people who do care. Exactly. That's why I'm just it's just principle. Yeah. If you're going to have a product that is priced at a very premium quality price, we need premium quality products. Sorry, you know? She's so loud. She's so loud compared to me. I'm just like, I'm sorry. Yeah, I be listening to Kayla's videos or watching. Listening, and I had to like turn the volume up. And I'm like, bro, this girl speaks so low, and I'm like, okay. She's wearing my sweater. Yeah, this is the Birch sweater by Ullin Knitwear. Go buy it. www.ullinknitwear.com. Thank you. Bye. I don't even remember what I was talking about before she came in, guys. I wasn't expecting that, but I'm glad she came in and started talking about it because I was going to talk about it myself. But listen, it's a knit and chat. We're sitting and chatting, okay? And I hope you're knitting and I hope you're enjoying the content so far. Because I am. I'm enjoying it. Having a guest, like, hello. Joey? Hey.
I just want to say hi.
That's my little brother. Hi. Did you just wake up?
No, I was up for a little bit. You didn't have your thingy on, so I thought you were just like talking to your sister.
Oh, no, I don't have it on purpose so that people can just come in and out. I don't care.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
See you later.
Bye. We're having lots of guests today, guys. I like it. Anyway, it makes the knit and chat even more enjoyable, in my opinion. Anyway. Oh, I was going to show you guys what I'm going to be knitting on, right? I'm pretty sure that's where we ended. I don't know. I need some lip gloss, sorry. Let's get into the project, okay? Listen, knit and chats don't always have to be all about only knitting. And that's what I want to start, like, incorporating in my knit and chats. That's a knit and chat. Like, this was just literally a random thought I was just thinking about. Like, I don't want it to only be about just knitting, you know? The knit and chat is I'm knitting and then we're chatting about anything. All right? Anyway, here it is. This is my stick season sweater test knit by Crayabea, Rebecca, and yeah, I'm on the body. I am like, the measurement that she has for the body does not fit me, okay? I have a long torso, and I'm tall. I'm 5'8". That's the beginning of tall. So what she has for where to end before starting the ribbing will be cropped on me, and I don't want this sweater to be cropped. So I'm adding 3 extra inches. So I am 3 inches away from where I want to be. So let's try. Whenever I talk and I try to knit and chat at the same time, it's kind of hard because I end up talking more than chatting. No. That's so stupid. I end up chatting more than knitting. Oh my gosh. That was funny. Anyway. Yeah, so 3 inches. I've been trying to knit these 3 inches for like the past 3 days, but I kept getting busy and stuff like that, and yeah. So finally, we're going to start knitting, and pardon me if I look more at my knitting than the camera. It's just sometimes I need to look at my stitches, okay? Hey, you want to know some news? Yeah? Kuta Vakika's pregnant. What? First Inga, now Kuta Vakika? Oh my gosh! Bro, that is amazing. I literally have her video loaded up to watch after I edit this video and post it because today is the first day of fall. I'm posting this video and oh my gosh, so many distractions. I can't even get to the questions yet, guys. This is a knit and chat. It's a knit and chat. It is what it is. You know, I'm gonna post it anyway. But that's so exciting. Oh my gosh. I guess that was the announcement in her new video. Watch her new video, guys. That's so awesome. I'm so happy. Oh my god. We're already so far into this video and no questions have been answered, which means I'm not going through all of the questions. I have like, I think about 20. Oh, look at my new case, guys. Oh my gosh, isn't this so freaking cute? Hold on. Oh, look at that. Those beautiful flowers. Ah, this makes me so happy. Anyway. Oh, 22 questions. Yeah, we're not going through all of those questions. This knit and chat is already longer than I was expecting because of all the interruptions and all of my intro in general was long, but I need to get that out because you guys need to be aware of what's happening with me and what I have to offer for you. So, yeah. Oh, okay, with this stick season test knit, let's just talk about it. There are a bunch of people in this test knit. It's great. I love it. And I'm knitting on a cone, Holst garn, Holst garn super soft. This cone right here, it's so pretty. It's in the color Glacier. And this is my petite knit bag that I didn't realize was so big before I bought it. But it's perfect. It's amazing. And I'm knitting this sweater with Isia yarn. It's like leftovers from Kalila's test knit, and she gave it to me, and I was like, we're always just like giving each other yarn. Like, hey, you want to knit with this? I don't need it anymore. We're like, yeah. So yeah. Okay. Now let's get into the questions. Oh my gosh. Okay. First question. I have my phone right here. I'm going to be looking down. What sites do you use to purchase yarn that isn't hand-dyed yarn? Great question. Let's see. I do have a lot of hand-dyed yarn in my stash, but I also do have a lot of like non-hand-dyed yarn, non-superwash, non-hand-dyed yarn in my stash that I don't really show. So I buy lots of Drops yarn. Oh my gosh, I love Drops, and Drops just dropped a new yarn called Drops Daisy. And when I tell you it's basically like a double Sunday dupe, please try it out. I have yarn coming in at some point, I don't remember, but I got some so I can try it out and see if it is a nice dupe for Double Sunday. And if it doesn't pill like how Double Sunday pills, it's gonna be like the most perfect 100% merino wool. I think it's merino wool, 100% merino wool and DK weight yarn, guys. DK weight, 100% wool. And they didn't have that in their lineup. I didn't realize they didn't have it in their lineup until they dropped Drops Daisy. So I've been freaking out about it. Khalil's been freaking out about it. Tiffany has been freaking out about it, and I love it so much. So she got some too. So I'm just excited to see like all the different projects worked up with it. I have a project in mind to work up with it. I got a sweater quantity. So we're going to see how it is. And I will keep you guys updated, because if it is a great Double Sunday dupe, you guys, it's like 3 pounds or something. Like, compared to Double Sunday, which is like $8 a ball or something. Listen. We're gonna keep you guys updated. Anyway, so I get my Drops yarn from Wool Warehouse. I'll link it all down below for you guys. Wool Warehouse. Gosh, I'm giving editor me so many things to do. I'm so sorry. It is what it is. You gotta put in a work, girl. Okay. So yeah, Wool Warehouse. Love Wool Warehouse. Found it years ago. Years as in a couple years ago. And shipping, oh my gosh. Beautiful. Beautiful shipping. We love it. And yeah, so I get my Drops from there. And then I also use lots of Knitting for Olive yarn. And I just get that straight from the Knitting for Olive website. And what else do I use? Knitting for Olive, Drops. I mean, those two are the main yarns that I use that isn't hand-dyed yarn. And yeah, anything else that I get is usually from website, like the Cone Holst Garn. I just got that from their website, from Holst. And then Woolly Knit, their cones, I just get that from their website, Woolly Knit. So yeah, and then if I need any other yarns that aren't like 100% natural fibers, I just go to Michael's and I get yarn from there. So yeah, but I mainly use Knitting for Olive and Drops. Drops, great quality yarn for great prices. Get into it. Next question. Since you don't do gauge swatches, how do you adjust your knitting to make gauge? I don't. I've been filming lots of TikToks / Reels. If you guys aren't aware, I have a TikTok and I post on it frequently now. Okay, I'm trying to stick with it, and then I post. Then I'm able to save the videos from TikTok to my phone so that I'm able to post them on Instagram as Reels. So I've been on my nice TikTok / Reel posting era, and I am trying to stay that way. So yeah, follow me on TikTok. It's Handmade with K. Boom. And it's linked in my description box as well. So yeah. I've been making lots of TikToks and reels about gauge swatching, and it's been so much fun because it's so funny the amount of people who actually agree with me about gauge swatching. Like, it's so crazy because it seems like a lot of people are like for, you know, gauge swatching. Of course, I'm all for it with testing and stuff like that, but if I'm not test knitting, I'm not checking my gauge. I don't care. I like my sweaters oversized anyway, so I'm just like, what am I checking my gauge for? I'm just gonna pick a size that's gonna give me a nice oversized look, and I know I'm a loose knitter. I know what my gauge usually is when I knit on 4mm needles, so I don't need to check anything. Also, if you hear anyone in the background, it's Kalila. She's just a very loud person, so she can't help it. She gets excited. So her voice travels far, and these walls are very thin. So when we're both filming, we can hear each other. Sometimes our camera doesn't pick it up. I mean, most of the time our cameras don't pick it up because we have good cameras, I guess. But I like to warn people just in case they can hear her in the background. But anyway, yeah, I don't make a gauge swatch. I don't check my gauge as I go. The only time I check my gauge or knit a gauge swatch is when I am test knitting because those designers care about it. And yeah, like my sister, she's designing, and have you guys seen Kalila's Never sweater? Let's pause. Her Never sweater, let me insert a picture that she posted on Instagram. Beautiful. Beautiful. That nice, thick, chunky raglan. Chunky. I just say chunky because I don't see sweaters with more than like a 3-stitch raglan. So hers is a 6-stitch raglan. The only other sweater I've seen it on is I think it's called Rest sweater by Hive Knits. I think that's a 6-stitch raglan and looks like it. But she also has other stripes and stuff going on. But that was the first sweater that I saw with like a 6-stitch raglan. But yeah, so Kalila's Never sweater is a 6-stitch raglan with 2x2 rib collar, and it's gonna be super oversized. I don't know if she told you guys how much ease will be in her sweaters, but she is looking at 20 to 22 inches of positive ease. Okay, a nice sweater to drown in for all sizes, okay? And she's going from an extra small to a 5XL. And each size will have the 20 to 22 inches of positive ease. So get ready to knit forever if you plan on test knitting this sweater, because you'll be knitting forever. Be ready to use your 40-inch cable that you usually don't use. Yeah. If you want the 20 inches of positive ease, you will be using that cable. And you will be knitting forever. But it's going to be so awesome. I'm so excited. Oh my gosh, you guys. I'm so excited. The behind the scenes of what's happening here with the designing process. Anyway, I brought that up just to say I will be knitting gauge swatches for her design as well, because I will be test knitting every single sweater that she comes out with, okay? I'm going to be a part of the testing group. It's going to be fun. I'm just going to be the person that makes sure everything runs well with the group and stuff like that, and any questions, so that she can focus on designing and crunching all of those numbers that you will not catch me crunching. Absolutely not. Are you crazy? Absolutely not. That's gonna be fun. But anyway, sorry. I never answer I never answer questions straight up. I always have to add a story to stuff, but no, I don't check my gauge as I go because I want everything to be oversized, so I'm not going to waste my time gauge swatching if it's not going to be a true to size garment, you know? Or if it's not a test. Thoughts on Norwegian pearls? This question confused me a little bit because is this a type of purling that like continental people have to do? I wanted to leave the question in so I can ask you guys because I just purl like an English knitter. I know when people continental knit, they have to find like different ways to purl. So I don't know if that's one of them, a Norwegian purl, but I have no thoughts about it because I don't do it. Sorry. Is it annoying that people keep asking and being nosy about your future plans? No, not nosy at all. I love when people ask about it because I like talking about it. Obviously, as you can tell, I like talking a lot. So ask me any questions about what I want to do for the future because I'm a planner. So I most likely have something planned. And then, especially if I haven't talked about it yet, oh my gosh, I will talk your ear off about my future plans. So ask away. Keep asking. I do not care. It does not bother me. I will answer you. And if you want to know my future plans, I might talk about it in my next podcast because I do have a lot to talk about in that podcast. So stay tuned. Can you talk more about your opinions on people complaining about $10 patterns? This question came from my DMs because the question box wasn't there anymore. This one came from my DMs because on my story, or was it a reel? I think so. I will insert the reel.
When you take a step back and you look at the severity of the situation, yeah, is it that deep?
So you can see, but basically I made that reel because there are lots of people who complain about $10 patterns, about like some patterns being $10 and how it shouldn't be $10. And I don't agree that patterns shouldn't be $10. I think all patterns should start out at minimum $10 because of all of the work that goes into creating a pattern. Like, I don't think people understand, like people who consume and buy the patterns and then complain about the pricing of patterns. I don't think they truly understand like how much work goes into creating a pattern, the months and months of work, the hours and hours and hours, the time that goes into crunching those numbers, the crunching of the numbers. The crunching of the numbers. The number one reason why I'm not designing knitwear. The numbers. I'm not trying to figure that out. I literally spent the past month listening to my sister talk about numbers. Granted, I love it, okay? It's like magic. But the time and the effort that goes into these patterns, for someone to complain about it being $10 when honestly patterns should be more to compensate for the work and the worth of these designers, you do not want to get into a conversation about that with me because I'm all for the designers and all for them being paid their worth. I will forever defend designers and how pattern, who created the norm that patterns should be like, $6, $7 for a sweater? I don't even care if it's a beanie. Like someone commented saying like if it's a basic crochet blanket with a basic crochet stitch, like it shouldn't be $10. And I'm like, if that person put in the work and effort into creating that pattern, they should be compensated and paid for their work and time and effort. I don't care how basic the pattern is. I don't care if it's a basic crochet blanket. I don't care if it's a basic knit hat. That designer still put in time, energy, and effort into that pattern. I don't care if it's a basic knit blanket or basic to you because of the picture. Like, for example, Laura came out with her Sweet Shop, that beautiful pattern, which I have, okay? That beautiful pattern, that beautiful blanket pattern, and people are complaining about it being basic and this and that about it. Do you know the effort? I read the pattern, okay? I bought the pattern and I read it. That is not a simple blanket to knit up, okay? Any blanket with short rows in it is not simple, okay? Okay. But either way, even if it was a simple blanket, that designer put in the effort, that designer put in their time, and they deserve to be compensated. And I don't know how many ways I have to say it, but I don't care. And any pattern that I come out with will be $10 if I want it to be $10. If I want it to be cheaper, then I'll make it cheaper. But expect the norm to be $10 because that is what I deem my worth, and I'm not gonna let anyone else determine my worth because they don't want to pay for a $10 pattern that they're going to have forever. 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 And these are the same people that'll spend like $50+ on yarn. Like, come on. Let's not. And yes, as you can see, I'm pretty passionate about that because there are many people in this community who aren't like accustomed to standing up for themselves or feel comfortable standing up for themselves, especially when it pertains to like anything dealing with money and stuff. So you know what, if they're not able to, I will be their voice and I will put out content talking about it, and I will put out little videos like that for them to post on their pages for people to understand their mindset when it pertains to their worth. So you can't defend yourself, I'll defend you. Anyway, moving on. I think I'll answer like 2 more questions before I end out this video because this video is longer than I thought it would be. So yeah. Favorite needle size to work with. I feel like I answered this question in like every knit and chat, but I don't care because different people watch different videos. 4mm. 4mm. That's what I'm working with right now. It's like the perfect size for my beautiful DK. I think another question was favorite weight. Maybe someone didn't ask that, but favorite weight of yarn, DK. Specifically, a fingering with a mohair like what I'm doing right now. But you know, my Lyon sweater made me enjoy knitting with 1 strand of DK. It was very nice. Maybe it's just that yarn, but yeah, it was very nice. So I do like that, but I think nothing beats a nice strand of fingering with mohair on 4mm needles. Beautiful, I love it. All right, last question. Ooh, do you like Satinus yarn or Knitting for Olive better? How dare you? How dare you? My heart, why? Why? That was my reaction when I saw that question. I'm like, why would you do that to me? Why would you do that to me? Literally, a few months ago, before I knitted my Lyon sweater, I would have said Knitting for Olive. Okay? I love Knitting for Olive better. But after working with Double Sunday, I'm just like, I don't know. Like, I love Knitting for Olive and all of their yarns, but Satinus yarn with, first of all, I love Peer Gynt. And then Double Sunday, oh my gosh, and the way it blocked out, the way it's so drapey, oh gosh. I don't think I can answer that. I don't think I can answer that. I have to think about it more. I do have to think about that more. Oh my gosh, oh my gosh. Yeah, I literally can't make a decision right now. That's crazy how hard that is. Yeah. Ask it again another time and hopefully I can have an actual answer for you. But that's gonna be it for the questions. I always wondered, like, in some knit and chats how people can only answer a few questions and still have a long video, but now I understand. Now I understand, okay? This was like such a me knit and chat with all like the distractions and just talking so much and getting distracted. I literally said distractions, but like, oh well. I feel like that makes my knit and chats me and hopefully enjoyable and engaging. If you guys have any other questions for me, leave them down below because there were a lot of questions that I still didn't answer. So I think I'll just save them for another knit and chat. You know what? I think I'll do that. So yeah, if you guys have any questions you want me to answer in the next knit and chat, let me know down below. Anything you want me to elaborate on, I'll be very happy to answer your questions, especially if you have any more about the Sewrella Knitting Needles. Does anyone else have these needles? I would love to know. Has this happened to you? I haven't heard anyone in like my little knitting circle. I say my knitting circle as in like people that I follow. and they don't necessarily follow me back, but like, you know, they're in a knitting circle that we're all aware of, you know? I don't know how to describe it. It's like our own little knitting bubble, whatever. So yeah, I haven't heard anyone else talk about it, so let me know because I would love to hear more about your experience. Also, don't forget, there is yarn on our website if you want to check it out and browse. Even if you're not going to get any, browse and see if you like anything that you might get later. Because I would love for this yarn to leave this house immediately. Please remember, giveaways are coming. I'm very excited. I'm very excited. And also memberships, that's another way to support me if you're able to. The lowest tier is $2.99 for just like supporting me, general support, and then tier 2 and tier 3. You can read more about that. I'm not gonna get into it. I got into it a lot in my other videos. So if you wanna read more about those tiers and how you can get extra content from me and discount codes and behind the scenes looks at my throw designs, the link is down below for you guys in my description box. It's most likely the first link that you'll see when you open it up. So yeah, that's all I have for you guys. Thank you so much for watching this video. Let me know what you worked on while watching. I would love to know. I literally only got a few stitches done. Like I say stitches because I didn't even get a round done in this video. But that's okay. I didn't expect to. Don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up, hit that subscribe button, and click that notification bell because it will notify you guys whenever I post another video. Also, don't forget to follow me on Instagram because that's where I update you guys on anything and everything dealing with my yarn and projects and life. And also follow my TikTok. It's Handmade with K. I'm posting regularly there and I would love to see you. And I'll see you guys in the next one.